So I've been away for a couple of weeks because of flu part 2, unfortunately. You can probably still hear it in my voice. I'm still not quite 100%. Thankfully, there wasn't actually an awful lot of news in the Doctor Who world outside of stuff that has been seen on location. They're apparently filming a potential Christmas special in the near future as well, so that's fun. They've had location filming and loads of Christmas decorations out on the street, so we've got all of that to look forward to, but there's nothing that much official in terms of what the production team are currently up to. But we did get a issue of Doctor Who magazine. We had the production diary by script editor Scott Hancock, who did let out this information, which I thought was very, very interesting. On Monday the 5th of December, they welcomed their Block 3 director. We learned last month that the Block 2 director was Mark Tonderay of Series 11, The Ghost Monuments and Rosa. So very exciting. So Block 3 director is Julie Ann Robinson. Block 2's first assistant director, Gareth Tandy, director of photography, Miroslav Bazak. But this first name, Julie Ann Robinson, she's had a pretty impressive, incredible career, and she is going to be directing Block 3 of Doctor Who. So if you go on a Wikipedia page, you'll see that she's most recently done episodes of Bridgerton, done The Good Place, done Orange is the New Black, Grace and Frankie, Holby City, Blackpool, etc., etc. Has recently, as recently as 2021, been nominated for an Emmy for Outstanding Director for a Drama Series for Bridgerton. So yeah, she's had a pretty outstanding career over the past 20-ish years, including a couple of feature films as well, and she's confirmed to be directing Block 3 of Series 14, so that's quite exciting stuff. But outside of that, there's not too much actual news in terms of filming Doctor Who, so we'll just go through another selection of some other stories. This has been announced as well over the past couple of weeks. Doctor Who Chronicles Issue 7, 1988. This comes from Panini. You can pre-order it. I recommend you do pre-order these on their website. You do have to pay for shipping, but these sell out very, very quickly, and they're quite hard to find in the wild in your average magazine shop. But Doctor Who Chronicles 1988, aka Season 25, Remembrance of the Daleks, Happiness Patrol, Silver Nemesis, and The Greatest Show in the Galaxy. This lavish 116-page publication from the makers of Doctor Who magazine looks at the stories, people, events, and news in this remarkable year, a time when Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred starred as the 7th Doctor and Ace, and the show celebrated its 25th anniversary. So these chronicles are really, really good. This is issue 7. They had 1965, they've done 2007, they've done 1974, or 1975. These are really, really good comprehensive compendiums on an entire calendar year of Doctor Who, and I really, really am looking forward to this. I think this is their second issue in the 1980s. They had one for 1983. I don't think they've had any for the 6th Doctor era, but if they're going to start with anything from a Sylvester McCoy era, I think the 25th anniversary is a pretty good place to start. This is also rumoured to be the next big collection box set after Season 9, and they did have a magazine for 1965, which is predominantly Season 2 of Doctor Who. So whether or not these two are tied together, as in the Chronicles magazine, and then there's a collection box set, that could be the case. But yeah, so Chronicles issue 7, that comes out on the 16th of February, and like I said, I do recommend pre-ordering. And also, on the last stream that we did, we saw the leak that Season 9 was going to be the next collection set, and a few days later, that was officially confirmed. Season 9 announced as the next installment in the collection Blu-ray set. The third season for Jon Pertwee's Third Doctor is the next release to come to Blu-ray with Season 9. And you got 26 episodes here, including but not limited to Day of the Daleks, Sea Devil, and The Time Monster. You've got Lee Binding's beautiful artwork here as well. And I'm really looking forward to the set. This comes out mid-March, so you don't have too long to wait. So, order pre-order from HMV. Yeah, I pre-ordered mine from HMV as well, because the last few times I pre-ordered from Zavvi, it was not, they did not arrive in the best condition, unfortunately. So for this time, I've gone for HMV. But yeah, this is a beautiful set here. All these episodes have been newly remastered from the best available sources. These classic adventures have never looked or sounded so good on home media. You've got The Making of the Time Monster, which I don't believe got a DVD feature. So this is a proper Blu-ray exclusive featurette. Michael E. Bryant at the helm, because Michael E. Bryant is a classic Doctor Who director who now, I believe, lives on a boat and is quite hard to get a hold of, so that's why it's called Michael E. Bryant at the helm. Location, location, location. Katie Manning and friends go through the locations of season 9. I'm really looking forward to this. The Fell Guy, a profile on prolific stuntman Stuart Fell. If you watch the Sea Devils, and there's one Sea Devil that looks a little bit shorter than the rest of them, and is doing a lot more flips and fun stunts, that was Stuart Fell, who was a very prolific stuntman in Doctor Who in the 1970s. You got 5 more episodes of Behind the Sofa, Blu-ray trailer, and you've got movie-length editions, so this is like 90-minute omnibus versions of Day of the Daleks and the Sea Devils, convention footage, and all of the good PDFs and 5.1 surround sound, etc, etc. You also got this trailer as well, which dropped for the announcement, where you've got Katie Manning returning as Jo Jones, who is helping to save the baby Sea Devils. Look at them, they're absolutely adorable.
No. Stay in the moment. Watching a Sea Devil.
Absolutely adorable. Also, if I could say, I did not remotely expect a trailer for a Blu-ray collection box set to make me cry, because they pay tribute to Stuart Bevan, who plays Mr. Jones in the Doctor Who universe, has returned for Big Finish Audio Productions, has returned for trailers, and between the last collection box set, which featured Katie Manning, Stuart Bevan passed away, so this trailer is a way to pay tribute to him, which, honestly, I did not expect this trailer to make me weep like a baby, but it was wonderfully done. And of course, if you're in the ocean and you have a Sea Devil costume, you absolutely need to get that Sea Devil costume in the water. I'm so glad they did. It was brilliant. And yeah, like Rob Ritchie was involved in this trailer. It was written and directed by Pete Mateague, who you may remember as the writer of Kablam. Ellie Collins, aka TARDIS Monkey, was a runner on this as well. Fun times. So yeah, this was a really cool trailer. This is probably one of my favourite trailers that they've done for these collection sets. Brilliantly done. And like I said, I was weeping like a baby by the end of it. So, Season 9 includes Day of the Daleks, which I've already reviewed, The Curse of Peladon, The Sea Devils, The Mutants, and The Time Monster. And I'm sure some people are wondering, why on earth are you focusing on more Jon Pertwee eras when, you know, Peter Davison has only had one set since this entire collection started several years ago? I think the key here is Katie Manning. This would complete Katie Manning's on-screen collection on Blu-ray. It would mean that you'd have everything from Terror of the Autons to The Green Death in high definition in these collection sets. So, you know, Katie Manning, people have been saying that they think that she should have her own spin-off series akin to the Sarah Jane Adventures. And while that would be absolutely awesome, she is quite old and she is legally blind. Like, I think it would be very, very difficult for her to be the lead of a high-energy CBBC, BBC audience spin-off series. I'm sure she'd give it 110% enthusiasm, but I think that time, unfortunately, has passed. But she's still brilliant in Big Finish. She's got a Big Finish box set coming out over the coming weeks as well, where she returns as Jo Jones, not Jo Grant, Jo Jones, to reunite with the Third Doctor, played by Tim Treloar. Also, the latest issue of Doctor Who magazine did confirm what's going to be on all of these discs. I won't do a full list breakdown or anything, because you should just get this issue of Doctor Who magazine. So this is going to be an 8-disc set, and look at this guy. Look at this absolute Giga Chad. I love it. He's so cool. Yeah, it's very cool that they were just able to go on location and film with Sea Devil babies. Also, to accompany the release of the Season 9 collection set, the BFI is doing its mandatory BFI screening. You've got the Sea Devils with a Q&A with Katie Manning. That's going to be on the 4th of March at midday. Tickets go on sale on Thursday, the 9th of February, but according to Chris Chapman on Twitter, apparently they've sold out fast. Why they're saying that they're still on sale, I don't know why. Maybe when it gets to 11:30 on the 9th of February, some may become available. We don't know. I imagine they'd at least leave behind a couple just for the general sale, so it's not just the BFI members who get the early first dibs. But either way, good luck getting to this, because these do, if there are tickets available, they will be very, very quick to sell out. If they go on sale at 11:30, they'll probably be sold out by midday. But yeah, so if you folks are going to the BFI, let me know. Hey William, how's your Big Finish 2022 vid coming along? I have been poorly, so I have made basically no progress on it, unfortunately. And also, while we're talking about Big Finish, let's just do a quick rundown on what to expect for Big Finish for the month of February 2023. Because Big Finish, they've started doing release dates now on their Twitter. So on the 8th, which is tomorrow, the 9th Doctor Adventures Shades of Fear gets released. This is the one that also stars friend of the livestream Adam Martin. On Valentine's Day, you've got the Last Love Song of Susie Costello, this Torchwood range starring Indira Varma. You've got on the 16th of February, the First Doctor Adventures The Demon Song, starring Stephen Noonan and Lauren Cornelius as the First Doctor and Dodo, respectively. On the 21st of February, you've got the 11th Doctor Chronicles All of Time and Space, starring Jacob Dudman and Sophia Ingar. And on the 23rd of February, you've got The Return of Jo Jones, starring Tim Treloar and Katie Manning. So these are the sets that are coming out this month.